What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the latest Liverpool transfer news. In this video we will talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi because German newspaper The Kicker is reporting that Liverpool made contact with Callum Hudson-Odoi, his representatives, and also with Chelsea regarding a potential transfer. So let me know in the comments below, do you think Callum Hudson-Odoi would be a good transfer for Liverpool? Do you think that he could be a great backup player for somebody like Mohamed Salah or Sadio Mane when either of them are tired, injured, or needed to be rested? And also in this video we will talk about how Jurgen Klopp reacted to the Tottenham win, what Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher said about the title race. So lots of new information in this video. Guys, if you enjoy these types of videos, please leave a like. It really helps me out and shows me that you guys want more transfer news videos. And let's get right into it. Chelsea boss Mauricio Sarri came under huge criticism and under fire from Chelsea fans regarding his team selection when Chelsea won pretty undeservedly away at Cardiff, because many people were demanding for Eden Hazard, for Callum Hudson-Odoi to start, and to be honest, Chelsea got away with it. They really got away with it because Cardiff had chances to make it 2-0 and 3-0, and also Chelsea equalized because of a huge offside goal. Azpilicueta was 2 yards offside. And even though Callum Hudson-Odoi impressed for England in the Euro qualifiers and many people wanted him to start, finally Chelsea manager Sarri started him against Brighton, and lo and behold, Callum Hudson-Odoi had a brilliant performance. Chelsea ran out 3-0 winners, and I think Hudson-Odoi got an assist as well. But that was only his first start in the Premier League, which is absolutely mind-blowing because Hudson-Odoi is a very talented player, and it's not like Chelsea are having an incredible season. Their wingers, apart from Hazard, have been struggling for getting goals and assists, so Hudson-Odoi maybe should have started a lot more games in the Premier League, and that's where the frustration comes from. He wants to leave Chelsea so he can play more regularly, and Liverpool, Manchester United, Barcelona and Bayern Munich are all interested in Callum Hudson-Odoi. And according to German newspaper Kicker, Liverpool have already made contact with Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's only 18 years old, as I said, but if you watched him play for England or for Chelsea, he is electric. He has everything to be a major part of this Liverpool team, because he has pace, he has dribbling skills, he can go past people, he has agility, really good balance, and he also has an eye for goal. He scored for England very recently, and also against Brighton, as I said, Callum Hudson-Odoi was a major part of the Chelsea victory. He got an assist and he was dangerous throughout the whole game. And Bayern Munich already attempted to sign Callum Hudson-Odoi, and they had a £35 million bid rejected by Chelsea in the January transfer window. So they're definitely interested in Callum Hudson-Odoi by other clubs, and he could be tempted to follow the German route, because Jadon Sancho left Manchester City as a youngster, went to Dortmund, and he is now almost an ever-present at Dortmund. And I think at Bayern Munich there is a change of guard. They need to replace the likes of Ribery and Robben, who are not getting any younger, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is one of the players that they selected to be the next great winger. But they already have Kingsley Coman and Serge Gnabry, so whatever Callum Hudson-Odoi chooses, he will have a big competition for places. And just to take the point of view of Callum Hudson-Odoi here, he might be tempted to just wait out in the summer whether Eden Hazard leaves Chelsea, because if Hazard leaves Chelsea, that leaves a huge gap in the Chelsea side, which could be filled by Callum Hudson-Odoi. But the fact is that Chelsea are already signing Christian Pulisic, and also another fact is that Chelsea have a transfer ban, so it might be very difficult to take players from Chelsea, to buy players from Chelsea when they have an impending 2 transfer window ban. So they cannot sign any players for 2 transfer windows. And yes, they appealed the decision in the Court of Arbitration of Sports. That court case is still ongoing. So it remains to be seen, but at the moment it looks like Chelsea are not permitted to sign any players. That maybe makes Callum Hudson-Odoi even more expensive, and it makes it even more difficult for clubs like Liverpool to buy him. In my opinion, if Hudson-Odoi would be available for around £40 million, I would be happy with Liverpool to sign him. But he's a raw talent, and it's a gamble to sign him. I'm not sure how much he will develop, but under Jurgen Klopp, lots of young players have developed, and I think Liverpool need one more electric winger who can take on people just like Salah, just like Mane, who can go past them, and it will be a like-for-like replacement. Because Callum Hudson-Odoi is very similar to Mane and Salah in that he's a very direct player, he has bags of pace, lots of dribbling ability, and he could go past defenders. And I just love wingers who run at defenders, fearless, and with a lot of pace, and defenders hate defending against those type of players. So I think Callum Hudson-Odoi would be brilliant for Liverpool, but let me know what do you think in the comments below. And Jurgen Klopp gave his verdict on Mohamed Salah's 8-game goal-scoring drought. He said, Salah scored 44 goals last year, all the awards came after that, then you are not 100% when the preseason starts. The shoulder injury was still a problem, but he did everything brilliantly. His career is not over. He scored 20 goals this year, so he scored 64 in the last 2. Wow, that's not too bad. Just my addition to that, that's 32 goals on average. Even if Salah doesn't score one single goal for the rest of the season, he still averages 32 goals per season for Liverpool, which is more than any other English any other player playing in the Premier League. No other player averages 32 goals per season since they came to the Premier League. I mean, in all competitions. It's just incredible still. But I think Salah still will score another 3, 4, 5 goals. And Jurgen Klopp continued, he is a threat, he helps us a lot and he deals with new situations really well. Sometimes you need a bit of time to adapt, but I don't think he needed that long really. He doesn't seem to be bothered that he hasn't scored in a few games, and I'm not. As long as we work together and do the right things, he will be fine. The answer for problems in football is always work rate. Do it again and again, as much as you can, as fast as you can, and the ball will one day bounce in your direction. We have 79 points in the moment. You cannot have that with a lot of problems over the year. So because we have had no major problems so far, we speak always about these little things. That's part of the deal, but not really something we speak about in the dressing room at all. So Jurgen Klopp doesn't seem to be bothered about this goal scoring route. I'm sure that Salah deep down is a little bit bothered about it, but Jurgen Klopp is right. The only solution is to work harder and to keep doing the right things, and sooner or later Salah will score. What he needs to do is just relax a little bit in front of goal. He just seems too stressed, too tensed up. Sometimes he snatches at shots and it doesn't come then natural to him. And last season when he scored 44 goals in all competitions, it just seemed to come naturally to him, the finishing. So this season I think he should just take it a little bit easier. Don't stress too much on goal scoring, and also he should be a little bit more unselfish and lay the ball off to his teammates when the chance arises. Maybe he's a little bit too selfish at the moment, trying to score a goal every time that he gets near the goal. And I have very good news for you guys. Jurgen Klopp revealed in his pre-match press conference that Van Dijk will be fit for the Southampton game, which is crucial. Yes, we have Lovren back. He was on the bench and he played for Croatia as well, but Van Dijk is just a miles better defender, and Liverpool look a really strong defensive unit when Van Dijk is in their team. Even though we conceded a few goals in the past few games, I still think that with Van Dijk Liverpool have a great chance of winning the Premier League title, because Man City will enter this brutal fixture list of April where they are playing every 3 days. And sooner or later they will get tired. They already got an injury last night against Cardiff. They won pretty easily and I didn't expect Cardiff to get anything. But now they are playing Crystal Palace, Before that, they played the FA Cup semi-final against Brighton. That will be a tough game for them. It's a must-win game for Man City. They play Crystal Palace, they play Tottenham 3 times in 11 days, twice in the Champions League and once in the Premier League. And Tottenham look a much better side now. Their new stadium was opened with a 2-0 win against Crystal Palace. So I think Tottenham will give Manchester City very hard 3 games, because Tottenham would love nothing more than to get back into the Champions League. So they want to finish in the top 4, so they will go for it at the Etihad. And also Tottenham really want to get to the semi-finals of the Champions League, and inside their new stadium that could be a major game. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. And then Man City go to Man United, who lost to Wolves, which makes it an even bigger game for Man United. And Man United really are desperate for the Champions League, so they will go very hard and try to win against Man City. And then they play Burnley as well. So Man City and also Leicester, who look even better on the Brendan Rodgers. And I'm sure that Brendan Rodgers would want to help Liverpool win the title by getting points off Manchester City. So these next 5 Premier League games for Manchester City will be, I think, where the title is decided. And of course, Liverpool need to keep winning. We have two very difficult games, Southampton away and Chelsea at home. But if we win those 2 games, I think we can win the rest, because then we play Huddersfield, Cardiff, Newcastle and Wolves, winnable games. And Wolves probably will rest some players before the FA Cup final. If they go into the FA Cup final, we will find that out on the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. And Van Dijk will be fit for the Southampton game. And Jurgen Klopp said this about Van Dijk, and I quote, "He's so important to us, not only as a player, but as a person. I couldn't say a bad word about him, even if I wanted to. A brilliant boy, and he knows that you need the boys around you. Defending is a teamwork." And Jurgen Klopp said of Van Dijk's defending the 2-on-1 situation, which was talked about a lot in the media and among the fans, that Van Dijk defended that situation brilliantly. Jurgen Klopp said this on that incident: "It was perfect. He had to defend 2 players, close the passing way to the other player. If you can't be active, you have to give the other player the chance to make the mistake." And Gary Neville said that the manner in which Liverpool clinched it late on the Anfield against Tottenham reminded him of how Man United would grind out wins during when they were in their prime, which is a huge compliment, because Man United in their prime was the best Premier League side, and I think that is huge for Gary Neville to compare this Liverpool side. And make no mistake, Gary Neville doesn't like Liverpool at all. He probably hates us, but for him to compare this Liverpool side to his Manchester United side, which won the title consistently, I think that's a great compliment. He said, "We used to have this saying at United, something's just happening, you can't explain it. There is a long way to go for all the passion and emotion shown. It's a time for composure and cool heads, because they have 6 more games, probably 1 or 2 they will win easily, but there will be 3 or 4 games that will be like that." And I think the Southampton and the Chelsea games will be like the Tottenham game, very nervy, very close, and it will be decided by small details. And Gary Neville said that's not the end of it today, it's just the beginning of the run-in. Tottenham looked the most dangerous. Liverpool had some threat from set pieces, but not really from open play. But if you can grab those late goals when the other team looks most likely to score, you have that feeling. Liverpool haven't been at their best. They weren't against Fulham, but they have got the result and they are in a good position. And I think that's brilliant that Gary Neville made that comparison, because that's a huge compliment. And also, Lothar Matthäus, who is a Bayern Munich legend, he is a World Cup winner, he won multiple titles with Bayern Munich. He said, "Liverpool are my favorites, my personal favorites for the Champions League trophy. Liverpool progressed because Bayern did not deserve it, did not deserve to progress through both games. Bayern hadn't played well. He said after reaching last year's final, Liverpool are ready to win the Champions League. They have the most complete team, which again is a huge compliment. And what a turnaround for Liverpool. 3 years ago we were nowhere near this level. We weren't even in the Champions League 3 years ago when Jurgen Klopp just came into the Liverpool team. But now Liverpool are compared to the great Man United teams, and Liverpool are, according to some experts, one of the favorites for the Champions League. What a turnaround that is. I'm loving it, I have to be honest. That's brilliant. And Jamie Carragher, actually, when Mohamed Salah scored the winner, he screamed into one of the microphones, "Salah, you little dancer," or something like that. And he said, "I don't apologize. I'm a massive Liverpool fan and I'm desperate for Liverpool to win the league. Liverpool didn't play well and Liverpool were lucky. Sometimes in competitions you start to think, is our name on it? As Liverpool have had luck today. You go back to the Merseyside derby with the Origi goal. It was Tottenham that looked more likely to win the game in the second half, but it's been one of those days for Liverpool. As a player, you would be bouncing into that dressing room at Melwood, but they will know they would have to improve. Again, Liverpool weren't at their best, but Jurgen Klopp called it before the game about how the nerves will play a part at different times. He said that this is the time to enjoy it. I can't say many Liverpudlians, Liverpool fans, were enjoying this. History tells you that to win a title you have to score late winning goals, and Liverpool have done it so often this season, and I fully agree, and I'm really excited and really looking forward to the rest of the season. So roll on Friday. If Liverpool beat Southampton, the pressure will be huge on Manchester City. And don't forget, Man City don't play a Premier League game on the weekend. So Liverpool can go back top of the league with a victory against Southampton. Really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what do you think about all the stories that we commented on, and stay tuned for more. See you later, guys. Goodbye.